Do not command or threaten the entity ever. And we don't say please or barter. The will of the magician is a fine line between asking and commanding. And we walk this line carefully by the use of purposeful wording. Let us. I welcome your teachings. Place the emphasis on you doing the work. Say things like, I learn. And I also like to place certain words within a pentagram inside my incantation. Things that I would like to learn or pursue while in their current, such as like focus. I want to get better at focusing, so I'll put the word focus inside a pentagram and I'll place my hand upon it. And I say like, I learn focus. I welcome your teachings. It gives way for open-ended gnosis, and it allows them to be able to teach you what they want to teach you or what you want to be taught by them. If you allow for things to be more open-ended, you'll get better results because they know what you don't know. And so you kind of just want to allow yourself to have an opportunity to learn as much as possible. When you're using the will of the magician, you're actually directing the flow of their current in your life. So by saying things like, I welcome, you're bringing their current into your life, and you should be the operator who directs the flow of the current without commanding. That's why I say it's a fine line, but it's a very powerful form of manifest. You could use it in a manifest ritual. If you wanted to get a job, you could do a manifest ritual to get the job, and you would say something like, I get the job. Place it in an incantation inside of a pentagram, put a little blood on it, and say it at least 3 times. Send it to Dark Star. So it's important to place the emphasis in words that allow for you to be the operator. Let us continue our journey together. Let us deepen our connection. Or for a self-initiation ritual, you'll say, like, I self-initiate into Sphere 3, Satario. You see how, like, you're the one that's the operator? Placing the power in your hands, yet you are in access of their current. It's important to establish a deep connection, a deepening connection with the entity, and you do that by being respectful, setting up a time that you meet, and just enjoying each other and getting to know each other. So don't ever be disrespectful. Don't ever command or threaten. And yeah, don't barter. They don't really like that either. Making a pact is a different ballgame, but don't barter. Don't be like, if you do this, I'll do that. Don't be that way either, actually. It's just not how things are. And do not grovel or beg. Do not say, oh, please help me. Do not do that when you work with demons. They don't respect that, actually. Manifest has to deal with you being the operator. And they are your support. They are your access to limitless powers. And you want to cherish that. So you always want to end your ritual with gratitude. Whether or not you actually felt them there, or if you knew that they were there, always say thank you. Because they hear you. They do come through. When you call for them, when you invoco, they do come. Your astral senses have to be increased enough to notice sometimes if they're there or not, especially if it's a new one. And you'll be able to sense them and feel them over a few meetings. I think it's like 4 invocations for me sometimes. Depends on how focused I am in each one. Regardless, always end ritual with a thank you and gratitude. It goes a long way. It really does. It's true for anybody, right? So, the will of the magician. It is a very powerful form of manifest. If you say things like, I welcome your teachings, you are going to bring lessons into your life. But those lessons are going to make you stronger. And if you're on the dark path, you want to be deified. You want to get stronger. You want to embrace your godhood. That's why we are on this path towards dark divinity. And it's possible. It really is. Anything is possible. That is why some words are very powerful. In the way that you say it and how many times you say it. These things, people have been doing rituals for thousands of years. Things happen because of ritual. And a lot of times, rituals are successful because you enact a process. And you even get to create the process. If you're unsure on how to use the will of the magician, talk to Belial or Azazel or Lucifer. They're really good at teaching that. They're good at helping you to be able to manifest your reality. And just talk to them. Say like, I want to learn the will of the magician. I want to learn how to manifest my reality. I learn the will of the magician is what you could write on your incantation.